The Philippines just elected a new president. But why do 7 out of 10 Filipinos love Rodrigo Duterte? Well, that's what we're going to find out today. Welcome to our channel. I'm your host. And let's get into today's video. So there are over 7,000 islands in the Philippines and more than 100 million Filipinos. Yet they all seem to agree on one thing: loving their president, Rodrigo Duterte. But why? Well, it's what's known as the three-factor theory, which is basically when people perceive a certain level of threat. Be it from an outside force or internal issues, they will naturally gravitate towards a strong leader who they believe can protect them. In the case of the Philippines, they were having a lot of internal issues like corruption, crime, and drugs. And Duterte came along with a promise to stop it. Said he would put an end to the illegal drug trade, and that he would make the streets of Manila safe again. And he did exactly that. In fact, under his leadership, the Philippines extradited 3,000 drug smugglers and even shut down the entire narcotic supply chain. Because of this, the streets became a lot safer, and so did the malls. Because of this, the tourism sector boomed with over 8 million tourists visiting in 2019 alone. But that's not all. According to the Filipino people, Duterte was also a breath of fresh air. He spoke their language. He understood their culture, and he wasn't afraid to speak his mind. In fact, he was the exact opposite of a politician. He was a strong leader who took charge and got things done. For example, he reduced the national budget by 26% because he didn't want to increase taxes. Instead, he cut pork barrel spending, and he even returned the country's debt to pre-crisis levels. Not to mention, he was also tough on China. While other countries were taking a softer approach, Duterte didn't. He challenged China's territorial claims in the South China Sea, and he even allowed Filipino fishermen to fish in disputed waters. He also took a strong stance against communist and terrorist groups, which made him very popular among the general populace. However, it's important to note that despite all of these accomplishments, Duterte is still a controversial figure. His critics argue that he's a dictator in the making and that he's responsible for thousands of extrajudicial killings. But regardless of what you think of him, one thing is for sure: the Filipino people love him, and they have a good reason to do so. So why do you think the Philippines loves Rodrigo Duterte? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. That's all for today's video. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more content. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.